what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' and Z. Let's react to this video. This is top 10 rejected Shark Tank pitches that became successful. I look bright as shit in these videos today, but I'm not about to keep adjusting this lighting. I'm just not. It goes up and down. I'm like 20 different colors in all of these videos y'all be seeing, but I'm really brown skin, okay? I'm not light skin. You know, you can check out my Instagram if you want to see my true skin tone, but you know, I'm not about to keep fiddling with this goddamn camera and this lighting. I'm just not doing it. Anyway, but yeah, we're about to see these rejected Shark Tank pitches that became successful. I know that they regretted it. I know they was like, could have made some money off these people, but we're about to see who's on this list. Let's watch.
Number 10, Proof Eyewear.
Entrepreneurs like us don't grow on trees, even though the majority of our products do.
Hindsight is always 20/20. When the three Dane brothers from Idaho pitched their idea for Proof Eyewear, one-of-a-kind glasses frames crafted from wood. The concept itself impressed the Sharks. Though the brothers presented some impressive numbers for a fairly new company, only Sharks Robert and Kevin offered deals, both of which the brothers refused.
We're about making this thing go, and we want to build it with a good partner that supports us and wants to see this thing be successful.
After the show, Proof used the wood trend to its advantage, almost tripling their sales shortly afterwards, and continuing to grow and build their brand. After all, what's more appealing than being eco-friendly and stylish? Number 9, Cell Helmet.
Basically, the way it works is when you purchase...
I hate your business model so much. I have to punish you. I just don't know how.
It's a profitable venture.
Even billionaires drop their phones sometimes. To avoid the problem of smashed phone screens, David Artuso and Mike Kane came up with an idea for a tougher phone case, as well as a guaranteed repair or replacement if the phone broke while within it.
Are we magicians? Not at all. We just happen to be the only company on Earth who's bundling our protective accessories with a safety net of accidental damage coverage.
Unfortunately, the Sharks weren't biting, predicting that bigger companies with larger budgets would pounce on the idea as soon as Cell Helmet became big. It didn't take long for the investors to scatter. But upon arriving home, the two founders immediately discovered that their inbox was filled with offers from other investors. These days, Cell Helmet can be purchased at over 3,000 wireless stores across the United States.
It's time for you to get on the boat. And it's with heavy heart that I set it afire and float it out to the tank.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate your time.
Number 8, Coffee Meets Bagel.
Oh yeah, this is a real app.
I know what
They
you're
was trying to work with me.
It's another dating site.
These sisters said it themselves. It's yet another dating site. However, the idea
They contacted
behind
me
the
to do a
app,
sponsored
which
video.
allows users to meet potential dates through mutual friends on social media, was unique enough that it sparked a huge offer from Shark Mark Cuban. $30 million for the entire company.
Let me ask you a question. If I offered you $30 million for the company, would you take it?
No.
The sisters refused, preferring to keep the company for themselves.
You better believe
Though
me.
the
I'm
offer
dreaming.
itself fell through, seeing the interest from Cuban drew other investors to the app once the show aired. Enjoying massive amounts of marketing exposure and investor interest, the app continues to grow and make its mark in the world of online dating.
Well, you buy it. You buy the information.
It's the mystery. A lot of people want to know, how am I connected to this person?
Number 7, Lip Bar.
Our messaging is empowerment.
Breaking into the beauty industry isn't an easy thing to do, but these two makeup artists were determined. Pitching their all-natural and extensively colored line of lipsticks, entrepreneurs Melissa Butler and Roscoe Spears managed to impress the Sharks with the quality of their product.
Where
like
are you
those
making
colors.
these?
I actually make them by hand myself.
You make them by
Yes, so I didn't have...
at home?
Yes.
However, the duo's weak numbers and confused marketing strategy had the Sharks bowing out. Apparently, magazines like Cosmopolitan and Ebony thought otherwise, however, as the two have enjoyed coverage from both
Yes.
and have launched their own mobile lip bar tour to further spread their brand.
Yes.
It's tough to pitch a lipstick company to a group of 4 guys. It's almost impossible.
Number 6, Rocketbook.
What are you selling, the Martians?
People love it. It's fun.
Making it to number 1 on Amazon is every developer's dream, and these two managed to do it without the Sharks' help. Pitching their idea for a reusable digital notebook that was reset by putting it in the microwave, entrepreneurs Jake Epstein and Joe LeMay claim to have a revolutionary idea on their hands.
There's a lot of engineering that has gone into the construction of a microwave-safe notebook.
However, not only did the Sharks not see an opportunity with the product, They laughed the duo off the show, right into the arms of success. Shortly after airing, Epstein and LeMay reported earnings of over $10 million. And The Rocketbook was Amazon's #1 best-selling notebook in November 2016.
Really?
Number 5,
That's wild.
Zero Shoes.
Zero shoes are a high-tech version of mankind's favorite footwear since 15,000 BC.
Even with the Sharks' expert financial advice, sometimes you might be able to see your company's potential better than they ever could. After pitching an ultra-minimal sandal for either day-to-day or running use, Steven Sashen and Lena Phoenix predicted that their product was worth $5 million. Calling the sandals nothing more than, quote, rubber and a string, the Sharks scattered. But the money soon started rolling in. In the week after the show aired, Zero Shoes managed to sell the same amount they usually sold in 3 months. The sandals might be simple, but they sell.
They've somehow captured the essence of an athlete.
Number 4, Ring, also known as Doorbot.
So your voice comes out of it?
Your voice comes out of it. It's got a microphone and speaker, so it's two-way audio, one-way video.
The Sharks aren't the only investors prowling the waters. Originally named Doorbot, this product kickstarted a new type of smart home security. It's a doorbell equipped with a camera that streams footage to your smartphone.
Think of it as caller ID for your front door.
After rejection from most of the Sharks and a declined offer, the product attracted other huge investors including Richard Branson, Goldman Sachs, and Qualcomm Ventures. Developer Jamie Siminoff has since rebranded the Doorbot into the Ring app and continues to expand and create new products for his line. Good thing he opened the door when opportunity came knocking.
Okay.
Which makes this the perfect device to monitor your front door.
Number 3, Chef Big Shake, also known as CBS Foods.
Our flagship product is the original shrimp burger.
There's a burger for everyone's taste nowadays. Turkey, beef, veggie, vegan, shrimp. Wait, what was that last one? When Chef Sean Davis came into the tank and proposed his idea of shrimp burgers, the Sharks were all about the taste, but not about the valuation of the company.
I don't think your whole company is worth $200,000 to $300,000 today.
Leaving with no offer on the table, but plenty of praise for the food itself, Davis went home to a hero's welcome and another investor who granted a better offer than what he had originally asked for. Now selling his burgers in over 2,000 grocery stores and predicting over $5 million in upcoming growth, Davis's appetite for business has not slowed down.
Well over $1 million in sales, projected to do about $5 million.
Burger. What that taste like?
Yes.
That is amazing.
Awesome,
30 grand to a brother.
Awesome feeling.
Seriously?
Awesome feeling. Yes,
Brother.
ma'am.
Number 2, Copa de Vino.
Toast to all of you. Whoops.
Here's an entrepreneur so confident in his product that he not only managed to get onto the show twice, he also refused offers both times. Pitching his wine by the glass concept, James Martin butted heads with the Sharks during his 2 separate appearances on the show.
I'm here today to give you that elusive second bite of the apple.
Experiencing a flood of sales and
have him on
exposure
here
after both his first and second appearances,
He playing,
Martin grew the company to the point where he was making over $25 million in revenue. Kevin O'Leary has called Martin, quote, the one that got away. And we can imagine that nowadays, wine might taste a little less sweet to Mr. Wonderful.
When I last saw you, I said you were a dead man walking and you were dead to me. Now, are you a ghost or are you real?
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
This is a cross between a slaw, so cabbage, and a salsa, so there are some heat undertones.
What are your sales?
Well, let me tell you, over 4,200 stores nationwide so far in just over a year and a half.
So right now, we have stores that want our product. We just don't have the money to produce the inventory.
And produce it, yeah.
And where have you sold them? We actually are available in 26 states and about 200 locations.
Amazing. Number 1, CoatChecks.
It is time to turn an inconvenience into an opportunity.
In the words of founder Derek Paquet, this business turned, quote, an inconvenience into an opportunity. Pitching his high-tech coat checking system to the Sharks with 0 sales under his belt was a risky move, and resulted in the recent business school graduate walking away after rejections and a declined offer.
There's companies out there that are valuing this at over 1.5 million.
But they're not writing a check. They're not giving you any
Give them
money.
the answer. Yes or no?
However, since appearing on the show, CoatChecks has been hired by prestigious events like New York Fashion Week, the Super Bowl, and Life in Color. This inconvenience sure was an opportunity. and one that this company was quick to seize.
Go ahead. I'm glad these companies were successful. But some of these people, they be playing Shark Tank, though. They go on this show with, like, no intent of getting an offer. They just want the exposure. They're like, hell, people gonna see this and my sales gonna go up. So they be playing. Especially that dude that came on here twice. Like, why would they let him go on there twice? Like, that don't make no sense. Oh, but Coffee Meets Bagel, they're like a really successful dating app, and they reached out to me recently to do like a sponsored video. They wanted me to basically go on some dates and talk about my experience, but I'm like, bruh, I'm in a relationship. I ain't gonna be able to do that. Like, that's just too disrespectful. I wouldn't do that just for money and just to do a video. Like, cause I wouldn't want my boyfriend to do that to me. So I was like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. But anyway, this is a cool little video though. Let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!